Hey guys, it's Eddie here. Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you exactly how I went from nothing to earning $1,000 per month consistently online. And now it's more than that. But I'm going to show you how I went from 0 to 1,000 consistently. So you can basically copy exactly what I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my computer and we can jump straight into it. All right, so I made this little Miro board for you guys so I can show you exactly the steps I took to go from 0 to $1,000 online. And I know $1,000 might not seem like a lot, but if you're, not making even $100 or $200, or even if you're living in a third world country, $1,000 can actually mean a lot. And it's progress, on your way to your bigger goals. Maybe you want to make 10,000, 20,000, or $100,000 online. You first have to make 1,000, right? So yeah, this is basically how we went from nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean I don't have any formal education. I don't go to university. I don't have any making money online background when I first started this. I didn't have any friends who could help me who were making money online. I literally had no idea about anything. Like I was walking into this without knowing anything. And I went from that to making my first $1,000 online. Not only my first $1,000 online, but I've been able to do it consistently. So as you can see here is a screenshot of my PayPal. You can check the months on the left hand and then the money coming in on the right hand side. It has been consistent for quite a while now. There was only 1 month where I made 645, but that was for a good reason. But yeah, now it's even up to 1.5K and it's going to continue growing. So yeah, I'm basically sharing this so you can copy me. And yeah, I don't sell shit. I don't have a course or literally anything. I'm just here to give you guys this and you can run with it. So I'm going to take you guys over 3 quick steps. So first is how I didn't make my first $1,000 online, because I tried for a long time, but I couldn't do it. So I'm going to show you the exact mistakes I made so you can avoid it. And then I'm going to show you exactly what I did to make my first $1,000 online and consistently, so you guys can copy me and, kind of have an idea of what the journey would look like going forward. And then my advice for anyone who wants to do what I did, right? So let's get straight into it. So first, how I didn't make $1,000 per month consistently. A quick short story. So here's just kind of a background on me, how I got into this whole space. So many years ago, I saw pages on Instagram. These, I'm going to go over this quickly. These pages, you've probably seen them, and they basically were advertising and making money online things, and all these books, the typical Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, etc. I read all that and started hustling, trying to make money online. So I started my own Instagram theme page, which kind of looks like this. Made a few $100s, failed. I made my own e-com store, spent money on ads, failed. Started my own agency, made some progress, a few $100s, failed. And I even worked in sales, made a few $100s and failed. So why did I fail? At least in my particular situation, and what can you learn from that so you don't go over these same mistakes? So I tried to do too many things at once. Like I would try to run an agency or build up an agency from zero, while trying to start an e-com store, while trying to start an Instagram page. Like I tried to do everything at once, and I didn't stick to one thing. Once shit got hard, I basically quit and I pivoted. Shiny object syndrome, basically, right? So this is literally the definition of shiny object syndrome, and this was me. I kept going from thing to thing, thinking that it was better than, what I was doing currently. So don't do that. If I didn't do that, I would have been so much further ahead than I am already. So that's a huge mistake to avoid. Literally the biggest one is just stick to something. The simple solution is pick something and make it work, commit to it, right? And that's exactly what I did. And that's how I started making my first $1,000 online consistently. So this is step 2. Here's my journey, so you guys can see what I did. You guys kind of have an idea of what your journey might look like and the steps I took, so you can copy me. So yeah, let's get started. So many of you might know this beautiful man. His name is Andrew Tate. So many years ago, I joined Hustlers University, which is now the Real World. You guys might be familiar with it. But back then it was called Hustlers University, which is now the Real World. And I got into copywriting in his course or program or whatever, his education platform. He taught us copywriting, which is basically salesmanship in words. If you guys don't know what copywriting is, as I said, it's basically sales in words. So you guys might get emails like this from, your favorite influencer like Iman Ghazi, for example. Like all these emails are copywriting. They're basically words that persuade you to take a certain action. So they come in the form of emails. Then also like sales pages, longer form letters, which is this. Which is also an example from Iman. This whole thing is basically built to persuade you to take a certain action, like click a button or buy something. So in there, I learned the basics of copywriting. I learned how to learn copywriting, which is learn, study, teach. Basically, learn like out of a book, or from a course, and then study by doing and then teach others how to do it as well. And then that's basically the three things you need to master a certain skill set. So yeah, I learned that. I wrote a piece of copy every day. I studied a bunch of sales pages, basically learning as much as I could about copywriting, sharpening my skills, writing, learning, teaching, everything in between. I was just trying to become good at copywriting. And then I joined another course to even further level up my skills, right? And by the way, throughout this journey, as crazy as it sounds, when I joined this course, I had no money, and the course was like $500 or something. So what I did was I actually sold my old gaming computer for a couple of $100, and I bought this course with it, right? And it was worth it because it changed my life. So if you guys don't have any money, there's always a way around it. Always something you can do. Like I did, I sold my computer, and in this course, I met a guy who was making $5K a month from copywriting, which I'm now, I share a house with him. I'm his housemate. I took his advice and started doing outreach. So I took his advice and what I learned in Hustlers University. So basically I had a copywriting skill now, and I took this guy's advice. He pushed me to actually go out and find clients. And then also, obviously I learned from this new course that I joined as well, how to do outreach, get clients, etc. So with all that combined with my new skills, with my new friend, and with, even new information from this new course, I went out and I tried to find clients. So I took his advice. I started doing outreach on Instagram, pitching my services, my copywriting services. And after a while, I landed a small $300 project, right? Which isn't a lot, but for me, it was a big win. It showed me everything. It showed me what was possible, and it showed me that this was possible indeed. So this is a screenshot from that. My first $100. From this project, I got real experience, real world experience. I got proof of results, and I got confidence and belief in myself. So now that I can actually, I saw that what I've learned can actually make businesses money. It boosts your confidence way more. Like just seeing that small win, seeing, what you sell actually makes other people money. It gives you a huge confidence in yourself, and your ability to actually make money online and, do what you're going to say for these businesses. So after that, and after a while of this, I got put onto Upwork. If you guys don't know, it's like a freelancing platform. And that's where I saw my first $1,000 per month retainer. And this is actually one of my friends, Kevin Wagner. He put me onto Upwork. He has a course on it and everything that I took. He put me onto Upwork, and this is where I signed my first $1,000 per month client, right? And at this point, this guy who I started working with, he was already a great copywriter, so I could actually learn more from him and get paid to do it, which is great. So I started getting pretty fucking good at copywriting, writing emails. As you guys saw earlier, I told you part of copywriting is writing emails. So I started writing emails that generated thousands of dollars. So I got actually pretty fucking good. Like as you guys can see here, I got pretty good. I got really, really good, basically, at writing emails and generating results for clients. So I used my network and my new experience and my new proof, like this proof, that I'm writing emails that generate thousands of dollars. I used that to sign another client for $2,000 per month, right? So at this point, I was making $3,000 per month. But I left the client, actually. I left this new $2,000 per month client to do different things. I'm only sharing this with you so I can kind of show you what's possible, right? Because I could have kept working for that guy and made $3,000 per month consistently, but I decided to leave. That's why it says refunded, right? But I'm now using my copywriting skills to launch a new hustle on the side, right? So there's a lot of things you can do with copywriting. You can keep signing clients, or you can pivot and do something else and use the marketing knowledge that you gained to grow a different business or grow a different hustle. So so this is what I did, right? In essence, I stuck to one thing, right? I chose copywriting and I stuck to it. I kept trying, which is basically the same thing. I built my skill set, like I got good at copywriting. I did outreach, trying to pitch my services. And then I learned from people ahead of me. And those are it's basically four things. You can basically remove keep trying because it's like stuck to one thing. I did those four things to make my first $1,000 online, and even more so. As you can see, I could have easily made more, and I could have even made more than that 3,000. I could have made way more. I can still make way more, but you get my point. So my advice, this is part 3. My advice for anyone looking to make their first $1,000 online, besides that, start learning a skill. In my particular situation, it was copywriting, right? So I'm just going to use that. Start learning copywriting, buy some courses, buy some books, and do daily exercises to build your skills. So no matter what skill you're going into, like pick a skill. Mine was copywriting, but you can do like web design or sales or whatever the fuck. Pick one of those skills and learn it as much as you can. Like delve deep into it and get good at it, right? So yeah, basically pick a skill and get good at it. Here are some examples of things if you guys want to learn copywriting that you can do. The first one is my friend Kevin Wagner. He sells courses, etc., but he's a great copywriter. I've worked with him a lot, and I don't get anything from promoting him. He doesn't even know I'm sharing his name in here, but he genuinely helped me sign my first $1,000 per month client. So you guys can check out his content. And then here are some books for copywriters, like Breakthrough Advertising, Scientific Advertising, Copywriter's Handbook, and then also do exercises like writing daily and breaking down emails, breaking down sales pages, seeing why they work, right? So once you have your skill, or once you're still building your skill, because you aren't really going to really get good at your skill just from learning, you have to go actually go out and do it in the real world. So once you have a reasonable idea of what's going on with your skill, you can start doing outreach, right, to work for free, possibly. I know a lot of people don't want to do that, but it's a great stepping stone. You get to build your skills with real world experience, get real results, gain confidence, and gain social proof, like I did way back then, which allowed me to sign my first $1,000 per month client, and then even my first $2,000 per month client, right? So getting that confidence, getting those real world results, and building your skills is going to be huge. So then you can build up from there, get paying clients through outreach or sites like Upwork. Basically don't give up. And once you're actually good at your skill, like once you're a good copywriter or once you're a good web designer, it's actually pretty easy to win. Because there are a lot of people trying to do these things, but not a lot of them are actually like very fucking good at it. And once you're very good at it, it's pretty easy to win, especially because your social proof starts to compound on itself. The more work you do, the more proof of results you get, and the more proof of results you get, the easier it is to sign clients, right? So yeah, and then lastly, learn from those ahead of you. It is very, I would urge all of you to find a mentor, read books about the skill or the business you're starting, join courses as much as you can. The investment is worth it. It changed my life, and I'm pretty confident that it can change yours as well. So yeah, those are the 3 steps I took to make my first $1,000 per month online consistently, and even more than that. So I hope you guys found this valuable. And if you guys have any questions at all, please leave them down in the comment section. I'll try to answer as many as I can. I know you can have a bunch of questions around this. Maybe one of them is, how much time do you need? Honestly, not a lot. Like if you're in college or in university or you have a job, you can easily get a client on the side, do some projects on the side to start and build this up. You don't have to go full time from the start. You can build it up slowly. So yeah, if you guys found this valuable, don't forget to subscribe. I'm sharing my journey on this channel. I went from zero to making my first $1,000 online, and I documented it on this channel. Now I'm showing you guys exactly how I did it, so you can do it for yourself. And I'm going to be continually doing this. I'm going to go from, I'm at 1.5K a month now. I'm trying to get to 10K a month. And once I do that, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do that as well, or how I did that as well. So yeah, and if you guys want, you can go check my previous video to see exactly my plan for making my next, getting to $10,000 per month. It's this video with a chicken on it. It's beautiful. So yeah, you guys can go check out that video. Otherwise, as I said, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and drop any questions you might have in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.